Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a reading for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in all placements. Starting with some prosperity dust. A bit more. And let's go to the angel cards. What do we need to know for water signs? Presence, as in being in the moment. Presence. An angel, arms upstretched. God rays coming down. Actually, probably just the sun. Could be God rays. Who knows? Exploration. Ooh, and I had somebody help me because I was like, they're at the helm. And I was like, wait, that's not right. And they're like, no, this is the bow. The helm is where somebody actually steers the ship. They drive the ship. So this person is at the bow of the ship. Thank you, person, for helping me with that. So presence and exploration. It's like being in the moment. Practicing being in the moment, and that is like exploring that concept or something. Or maybe you're heading off to new places. Anyway, let's go to the wisdom of the oracle. TikTok, number 30. Milk and honey in reverse, 51. To be fair, 38. We've got divine timing here. And I don't know, you may be struggling with the timing of something. I mean, it's upright. So I feel like I need to actually read from the book. Hang on. There might be something in here that is going to help me. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire, so release your agenda. Yeah, so again, with the divine timing thing here, but the problem with divine timing is that it's not happening now. It's going to happen someday. And humans don't like that. Humans are like, no, I want what I want right now. Why do I have to wait? That's stupid. And so there's something about kind of wallowing in the uncertainty and the unknown, and deciding to overindulge as a way to like ease the discomfort about having to wait for something. But we do have to be fair here. There's something that is, it's being righted. Maybe it's like something that felt unfair it's working out in your favor, but it's taking time. And while you're waiting for it to work out, you're struggling. It's like while you're in this place of not knowing, you're just like, I'd rather do the thing, you know. I'd rather have the drink and forget about having to wait for the justice I feel I deserve, right? It doesn't have to be drinking. It could be any number of things. It could be overindulging in negative thinking. But whatever it is, it's not good for you. You're doing something that's not good for you because you don't want to have to wait to get the justice you feel you deserve or something. It could be that the justice is actually coming. Like, I guess I kind of already said that, but depending on where you're at in your timeline, you could have already come to this place, or you could still be in this. So of course, apply it as it fits. But let me look at the heart's hidden secrets. Broken. Oh, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. Well, dang. Yeah. Thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. Oops. Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So either you or someone you're dealing with is broken. I mean, this is heavy. The destroyed, that's some intense heartbreak here. And this has left you or the other person, maybe both, thinking, wishing, missing, desiring the past, what you can't have. It makes perfect sense why there's this overindulging energy here. But there is some kind of second chance. This, this could be the justice you were hoping for. Someone's coming back to make amends, to apologize, to maybe there's a new opportunity. I mean, gosh. Well, I'll just pick some more cards because it could be where it's a second chance with the person, with whoever you're missing or whoever is missing you. It could also be a second chance in a situation, like not with that person, but with someone else where you try again, like in a relationship, right? Like a romantic thing. So, oh yeah, let me go here to my tea leaf oracle. Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Landing above broken. Uh-oh. Coins. Money will be coming to you. Okay. Quill. Get back to the basics. So you have an arrogant, boastful person here. Could be associated with this heartbreak. Feeling destroyed by someone who's arrogant and boastful. But you have money coming in. As long as you don't cross someone, you'll get the money. If this is like say this is like a divorce, and you're dealing with someone, arrogant and boastful, it's like everything's my way, and so you've had to learn how to kind of appease them, play to their ego, so you can get what you want. This actually happened to me, the crazy roommate, where she was horrible at the end. She was not nice. And I was just trying to gather my stuff and move, and just be quiet, not cause any conflict. And it came a time when I was like, hey, can I get my deposit back, please? I hadn't even been there that long. And, and I did get my deposit back. And I was like, I'm really glad to get my money. I kind of, there was a part of me that kind of wanted to tell her off, but I didn't, and I got my money, and that made me happy. So, anyway, this might not be related at all to this person. There's someone you shouldn't cross, but you are gonna be getting money somehow. Just get back to the basics. Maybe there's a new opportunity that's helping you, the new opportunity that feels more fair, maybe. So let me go to the Osho Zen Tarot. we've got the Night of Rainbows, adventure. One of my favorite words. Going on an adventure. And that's the Night of Rainbows. It's like just slowly walking off into the sunset and just excited to explore, to see what's out there. Just, that Night of Rainbows, it's just taking your time, just one step at a time, not really being concerned about anything except exactly where you're at. Presence. Ooh, 3 of Rainbows. Guidance. You're being guided into in a new direction. Could be from your angels, spirit guides, whoever. But there's something about you still feeling stuck to the past, still thinking, missing, desiring, because this angel has a hold of this woman's hand, but she's looking back. It's like you're being taken away from the situation, but you're still pining. This was sort of came up in the fire sign read. I did too. Oh, Ace of Water, going with the flow. Okay, so this is you being like, okay, looking back, my final goodbye, being taken forward, and then you get to a point where you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm being guided in a new direction. I gotta let the past go. And there's a new beginning here. And this new beginning starts with you, starts with self-love. Being in the flow is releasing the resistance, releasing the need for things to work out in a certain way. You're getting into this idea of divine timing. And like, when it's the right time, it's going to happen for me. Being less concerned about how, like, when things happen. You're just like, well, it'll happen when it happens. Getting into a more zen place about it. So let me look at the Shapeshifters Oracle, or technically it's Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Little Red Riding Hood, I am not a victim. So you might have felt victimized. You might have been in a very victim-y kind of place. Rightly so. Feels like, yeah, God, it was really painful, and that will often put us in a place of poor me. We sometimes have to have the pity party. But you're coming to a place where you're like, okay, this happened for me, not to me. Oh, I'm not a victim after all, because this was meant to get me on a new path. Meant to get me on a new path. The Mermaid and the Turtle. An elder will teach you. 25. An elder will teach you. Teach you about what it means to not be a victim. Or maybe you getting out of this victim mentality and starting off on this adventure. You will meet an elder who is able to teach you, right? I've said this a couple times recently, like when the student is ready, the teacher appears, something like that. It's like you're ready now, or you're becoming ready. Little wolf girl, it is all right to be alone. Number 18. So you're learning about the difference between being alone and being lonely. They're very, very different. Being lonely is a mindset. Being alone, you're like, oh, it's like you're learning to enjoy your own company. Or if you already have, you're just feeling that more. You're like, I've got myself. I'm the best travel companion I can think of, and I'm taking myself on an adventure. And you're just going with it. I love that. It's a change. It's a shift in how you think about yourself, and by extension, how you think about the world. You're stepping into your power. That's what this feels like. With a lot of assistance from the universe. But it's happening. Okay, going with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Focus. 14. Sorry, just looking at my numbers here real quick. Focus. So we have a butterfly on her forehead. There's a transformation in with it's like your ability to connect to your intuition is transforming. Maybe your intuition itself. I feel like that's a part of connecting to it, but it's like the more you connect, the bigger it is. Or bigger. I don't know, for some reason I'm picturing it's the idea of like you say you see like a tiny little cabin or house, and you walk in and it's actually like huge, and it goes way back, and it's like it's like on the outside it looks different than what it actually is on the inside. Anyway, I feel like that's something somehow that's connected to your intuition. There's a lot more in there to explore than you even realized. Anyway, there's also this half in, half out of the water. Water represents emotion. It's like you're half submerged, and this is because of having like prominent water placements. There's something about being very comfortable in your emotions. It's how you navigate the world. But it's not being completely submerged and overpowered. There's a comfort in being in the emotions, but also being in, what is that? It's like, I was going to say being in the mind, like being in the, it's like connecting your logical mind with your intuitive mind, or with your emotions, and those together are what help to expand your intuition. Something like this. Your focus, you have a new focus here. Resilience, 21. Breaks down to a 3. Oh, yeah, the divine timing, the reason why things are happening in the time that they're happening, which is not right now, or hasn't been for a while, because you're supposed to become comfortable with your current circumstances, with not knowing. That's a part of the adventure, is embracing the unknown. You've had to develop resilience to not knowing, to the unknown. Oh, and the other thing about this, okay, so this person is carrying this giant thing on their back, right? There are tentacles coming out of this. What has tentacles? Octopus, for example. Octopus live in water. You're taking something that normally lives in water and you're moving it somewhere else. You're taking something that normally is comfortable in emotion and you're moving it. I don't know, somehow it's like you're taking, it's like a part of yourself that was comfortable in emotions, you're carrying with you somewhere else. It's almost like you're freeing. You're like, okay, I'm going to save this octopus, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to cross mountains and release it into the sea. There's something like, it's like a labor of love. It's like doing something because you're trying to help yourself. You're trying to help some part of yourself, your emotional body, or your emotional something that lives in your emotions, your intelligence, your emotional intelligence, because octopus are super intelligent. That's what this is. Your emotional intelligence. You're becoming very resilient. Your emotional intelligence is increasing because of what you've been through. There it is. Pleasure. Little treasure. Number 18. Didn't we have that? Yes. It is all right to be alone. You're finding pleasure hanging out with yourself. This person is they look like they're dancing. I don't know. Oh, and there's butterflies too. Doesn't have to be dancing, but there's, yeah, it's like, it's really feeling yourself, being in your energy and really enjoying that. Maybe you haven't always been comfortable feeling your emotions, being in yourself. But you're developing a new connection to yourself. Yeah. And you're experiencing a lot of pleasure from being with yourself. It's like you're doing the thing, you know, you're building this resilience, and then you become very strong. You have this ability to like carry a lot, and then somehow like so this allows you to access pleasure in a whole new way, which is somehow tied to this adventure. And with this going with the flow. There's a pleasure in allowing. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Get some cards from the Voyager Tarot. And some water. Nine of Crystals, narrowness. Narrowness. Sage of Crystals, knower. Confusion, Six of Crystals. This feels like whatever's happening here with the elder, the teacher. It's like starting off somewhat narrow-minded. Is this how? Yeah. Narrow-minded. And so a knower, someone who knows more than you. Potentially someone older than you, and someone you might consider an elder. And they help to... it's like, let's see. Yeah, let me look at this for a second. Because we have the narrowness, we have the knower, and we have the confusion. I feel like the teacher is helping you to overcome some kind of confusion. They could be, I mean, what they're saying could be causing some confusion. If you have a certain mindset and someone comes along and they start telling you something that is different from that mindset, it's going to cause confusion. It can cause confusion. It's what seems to be happening here. It could also be where you are stepping into this energy, being the knower, which could be causing confusion for someone else. Like maybe there's somebody here who is very narrow-minded, right? The arrogant, boastful person that you shouldn't cross, very narrow-minded. But you're a knower. You're in this knowing energy. And this knowing energy. What am I even doing? This. And there's confusion here because you're moving beyond this narrow mindset that someone has been trying to feed you. And it's causing them confusion or you confusion. I don't know. I feel like they're confused. Possibly. But as always, apply it as it fits. Where are we at? Let me... Yeah. Radical Abundance deck. Let me get some cards from this. What else? Yeah. Experience. The wisdom of experience. So we have an elder here. It's like the student becomes the teacher. It feels like, okay, so we have an owl, we have a fish, we have a deer. You have a kind of, there's a lot of wisdom here. You've come to a lot of wisdom through your experiences. And you might be stepping into a leadership role, or you already are some kind of leader or teacher. There's a fish here. Fish for me represent financial abundance. So through your financial experiences, or through your experiences in general, you have attracted money and wisdom and a solid head on your shoulders to lead others. You know, that's being a good leader. There's integrity, there's compassion, there's keeping everyone in mind, there's a gentleness. Yeah. Okay. You've had a lot of experiences that have brought you, that are bringing you to a whole new place in your life. Gratitude. And oh dang, my gratitude deck is still at work. I have to bring that home. We have the dude holding a couple little cute little thingies here. Feeling grateful. Like if you are a teacher or a guide or something, it's like you have this very protective energy. And you're grateful for those that you get to teach, because you realize they are also teaching you. Acceptance. Aww. We have the sun cradling the moon. The sun is the masculine. The moon is the feminine. This is you accepting your feminine side. The feminine side is the emotional side, the intuitive side, the deep inner, the dark side, not in a Star Wars way. Yeah, this is you finally nurturing and loving a part of yourself, and this is why it's like you're allowing yourself to love all of yourself, and why it's okay to be alone, because you're feeling comfortable in your own skin. You're finally able to access some kind of pleasure you weren't able to as long as you were suppressing, repressing, ignoring, whatever, this feminine energy. Because we all have feminine and masculine, but we have our certain tendencies to lean one way or the other. And ideally, we want to be in balance. And this is you coming into balance with that. Accepting. Oh, and that's a part of going with the flow. Oh, this is so sweet. Doesn't really make me want to cry, but if I was feeling, I don't know. If I was feeling extra emotional right now, I might have a tear or two. I just grabbed the Gateway of Light activation. Sirius star blessings, and that's as in Sirius the star. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Proceed, you know, keep going with the flow, keep going on your adventure, say yes. The universe is like, keep going, how about I help you along here? Push through the resistance, keep going. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. So, yep, your spirit guides are here helping you along. Yes, they are. In case you thought you were alone, you're really not alone. You might be physically alone, but I think you've got a lot of guides helping you here. And this is your confirmation in case you were wondering. Great lesson. Maybe that's a part of the lesson, is you realizing like, oh, the universe really is here with me, like in a very literal sense, or spirit guides. Ah, crown chakra upgrade, divine connection. Oh, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. And we have the dove, and its little feet are in the shape of a heart. You can see it. Yeah, you're on a very spiritual journey here. And you're having you're having a spiritual glow up. A lot of spiritual growth here. Oh, money will be coming to you. Yeah, so you have, oh yeah, the money through your experience. Get back to the basics. Getting back to the basics, getting back to a childlike part of yourself is what you are going to be doing, what you are doing, what you are meant to do. We've got a lot of transformation here. I love this. Okay, so let me finish. Yes, let me finish with a rune card. Aha! On Suze. We've got more fish. There is money. In case you were worried, there is money coming. If it's not here already. Like kind of a lot. Kind of a lot. And then we have this fortune. Like good fortune. What you were hoping for. You're getting some kind of message here. Message from your guides. Message from, I don't know, who else? I'm sure you will know because of all this work you're doing. It's like something's gonna align for you in an amazing way. Okay. Ansuz, strongly associated with divine communication. This rune card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the true insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom. Yeah, the wisdom of experience, right? Be inspired by the wisdom that external voices or divine signs such as coincidences offer, but also be a discerning spiritual seeker from the inside out. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. I feel like there's something about this arrogant, boastful person who's been trying to tell you about yourself, been trying to tell you what opinions you should have, rather than you just following your own counsel. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. There's that too. Personal transformation is about being open-minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. Yeah. You have been, we'll say have been, struggling with the discomfort of some truths that you have had to come to terms with. But in coming to terms with them, it's opening you up. It's releasing you. It's like you're buying your freedom. You're, I don't know, not even buying. It's like you're releasing it all. Buying. There's no money. I mean, there is money here, but you're. It's like you're letting go of all the material stuff. You're getting into that place of neutrality of like, you know, every it is what it is, and I'll accept what it is if it's in front of me. And in that place of kind of neutrality and acceptance and potential, you know, kind of like surrender, right, to the forces, that's when all the things that you actually want come in, because you don't care anymore. So if you were concerned about finances before, you like kind of changing your focus means the finances are actually coming in, but you don't care anymore. Not that you're not happy about it. You're just you're focusing on other things. You're much more focused on the spiritual realm. Or that's good. That's definitely got more of your attention, and this exploration too. Yeah, this exploration, I didn't really talk about this much, but I feel like you're exploring new places. This could be literal, but this could be like new places within yourself, new experiences, new people, and releasing what's been holding you down, holding you back. Kitty confirmation. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.